How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. What is going on, guys?
Another day, another podcast. And this week, we got a few news that we want to talk about. Well, I guess we could start talking about one of the big things that happened in Raw, which is the return of Shawn Michaels and the return of The Undertaker.
Yes, sir.
So this week on Raw, saw the return of Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. They had a really pretty cool promo together.
Yes, I liked it.
Yeah, they had a really good promo together. They were just kind of going back and forth. And okay, so one of the reasons I wanted to talk about this was because when I was done watching the promos and everything happened, I was telling my wife, I think Shawn Michaels is gonna come back and wrestle. There's just no way.
From the sounds of it, of what they were talking about in the Undertaker, kind of like technically telling him to get out of retirement in a way. Yeah, but I've heard that Shawn Michaels did come out in a podcast saying that he would come back, but it would be like in a tag team type of match.
Well, let's put him and Triple H in a tag team and then Undertaker and somebody else.
Yeah, something like that.
That'd
Unless
cool.
if they make it a triple threat match or something. I don't know exactly. I guess he said he was just trying to say that like by himself. I don't think he would be able to.
Yeah,
it is a lot of work. You know, it is an older dude already and retired or whatever, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I do not know, but it sounded like it, or unless he's just going to become a referee again, or they're going to try to redo how they did it last time, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I heard refereeing at the Super Show, whatever the hell it's called, the Super Showdown,
the Australia Super Showdown.
Yeah, so I heard about him maybe refereeing there, but there's also speculation. I'm not even gonna say there's backstage report. There's just speculation saying that HBK will wrestle once again The Undertaker, and then he might wrestle somebody else, which is looking at like an AJ Styles or something.
Oh, for real?
Well, again, it's a report. It's a speculation.
Oh, is this from the same dude?
It's from the same dude.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's the same dude that last week we thought that that he had a bogus report about Kevin Owens about Paul Heyman team up. That turned out to be not true. So yes, it is the same dude. So never mind, man. Maybe I should stop reporting about what this guy says.
For another dude.
We should look for more dudes. More dudes. We should look for more dudes.
There's too many dudettes.
Too many dudettes. Just look for more dudes.
The whole Kevin Owens thing was not correct, I guess you can say.
Well, we could talk about that in a little bit. Let's finish up this Shawn Michaels.
It would be awesome. I think it would be awesome if Shawn Michaels came back. I'm sure he still has something in the tank.
Oh, yeah.
So, I hope it's something I know they're stirring up something really good though. Like I was telling you earlier, the Undertaker Triple H, they're actually building it very well. I actually like that. Yeah. It's not like how the Undertaker and Cena was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just saw that Truth beat the Miz.
Yeah. All right. So if you guys are not aware, John was like, "Hey, I missed like the last 30 minutes of SmackDown. Do you mind if I catch up to it?" I was like, "All right, cool, catch up." Well, I'm over here reading some news and seeing what we can talk about today. And you just finished watching right now.
Yeah, I just saw that the R-Truth beat the Miz, of course, because Brian came in and he got distracted. But that's actually cool. Anyways, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
I think I would like to see him. Shawn Michaels is one of my favorite wrestlers. Not my favorite, but I just grew up watching him.
Yeah.
I grew, so I think it would be awesome to see him again. He looks the same, bro. He does. Of course, he's older, and stuff, but he looks like he has.
I don't know if I ever asked you this, but I know your dad's the one that got you into wrestling. Your dad's a big wrestling fan. Who was your dad's favorite wrestler?
I'm trying to remember, bro. He liked Stone Cold. He did. Okay. But I don't think he was his favorite wrestler.
The beer?
To tell you the truth, the beer.
Us Mexicans,
I actually never asked him, bro. I'm gonna ask him when I see him.
Okay,
but yeah, he's a big 80s wrestlers. I'm sure. I don't think it was Hulk Hogan, but
Warrior or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah. But I'm gonna ask him now that I think about it. I'm gonna ask him see what he says. But my guess, it would probably be maybe somewhere around the Ultimate Warrior, maybe Stone Cold. But like he talks to me about wrestlers, bro, that I don't like. I try to, I can't like Dusty Rhodes, that type of era. Sometimes he talks to me about and I'm like, damn, I don't remember. This is like the 80s stuff. So maybe it's in there.
Yeah.
You know, so, but I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, no, just because I thought it was funny because you brought up the fact that Shawn Michaels one of your favorites. But Shawn Michaels is also one of my all-time favorites. I think he's I think he's probably the all-time best to do it. Like overall, he's probably the best to ever do it. You know, so that's why I was like, hey, you know what? I never asked you about your dad and stuff like that. See what he likes.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels is awesome, bro. That would be awesome. I think he has the best pose too. I'm serious. That's like a cool pose that he does.
I miss that little fireworks that they had with him. That was cool too. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. This whole promo to me set up, hey, Undertaker, Michaels, it's gonna happen again. Yeah, like that's what I took away from this whole thing. If they plug him into as a special referee, I guess I can see that. But they already did that, and this promo just seemed like weird.
The thing is, you know what I noticed? They swayed off from the fact that it was Undertaker, Triple H, and it became Undertaker
and Michaels. Yeah.
So that's weird because that was supposed to be a promotion of Michaels giving he did give his opinion, but it was more like a quick opinion saying, okay, Triple H is going to take it. Yeah. And then Undertaker came in bashing him.
Yeah, like I retired you, blah, 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 and it just kind of went to retirement talk.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe, man, that'll be something cool.
Yeah.
To watch.
Yeah, and then like I said, this guy was already been wrong already, but this guy did mention saying, hey, there can be a chance if it would be against the Undertaker, but another guy being tossed around is AJ Styles and Johnny Gargano. That's what this guy said. Again, he also said that Kevin Owens was going to come back with Paul Heyman, and that turned out to be a bust.
That was some BS.
So, you know.
They put him worse.
Well, we'll get to Kevin Owens. So Chris Jericho, he invades All In. I thought it was really... So I didn't watch it, but I did watch highlights. So, you know, I thought that... First of all, before we go to Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio's freaking outfit was bad ass, dude. I haven't seen it. You didn't see it? No. He looked like freaking Wolverine, dude. No, you didn't see it? Oh, my God, Ray. Okay, let me Google it.
Actually, how was his match?
I didn't. I watched highlights. It's because I watched highlights. All I did was watch highlights, so I can't really tell you what his match was really like. Oh, look at it. He looked like Wolverine, dude.
Oh crap, that's tight, bro.
Here's another picture. Dude look like Wolverine.
So what does that say, Wolverine?
Oh, that's another dude. He took a picture with this dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brian Cage. But just Rey Mysterio's outfit looks legit, dude.
That's hella badass. Bro.
Yeah, so what were we saying? Oh yeah, we were talking about Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho invading All In. I thought this was cool. I did not expect this when I saw the highlights and stuff like that. He came in wearing Penta's mask and attacked Kenny Omega. And does that mean that they're gonna keep this rivalry going?
Probably.
I know Chris Jericho has a cruise. I don't know if you heard about this.
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
He has like a wrestling cruise that he's kind of doing. Where there's gonna be wrestling matches, just gonna be a cruise, right? So to me, this is some pretty good promotion for his cruise, and also just to kind of keep this whole thing going. You know, Jericho's smart, dude. He's doing things on his own, and he's, you know, he can do it. That's the thing. You know, he can do it. Like, what were you telling me that he flew on a plane?
Oh yeah, that after he invaded All In, he literally took a private jet. That's what I read. I think it was on Instagram somewhere that he took a private jet in his attire that he was, and he literally performed the same way he left with the paint and all with that crap. Everything. Yeah,
with Fozzy.
Yeah, with Fozzy.
Oh, okay. I gotta see if I can find a video of that. That sounds pretty funny. But. I mean, I didn't, like I said, I didn't watch All In. I watched highlights. I actually might see if I can watch it.
It sounds like it was good.
Yeah, it sounds like it was good. It sounds
like it was good. So, what is it? Cody Rhodes won the championship.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes. But yeah, it does sound like it was good. I definitely want to see the Mysterio match and want to see how he came out. I want to see this Kenny Omega and all that stuff. But it looked like a good show from the highlights. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, man. That Jericho just kind of pops up everywhere. You know,
yeah, he's everywhere.
He's everywhere. With Impact is probably next. That's what I keep hearing.
Oh, for real?
That's what the people are saying on the internets.
Again, if it's this guy,
the guy has not a good track record as far as I'm concerned. So they're not actually the same guy. Oh Jesus! I do need to find another website.
Oh Jesus!
I need to find another website actually. It's because all the other Okay, this is my beef with the wrestling websites. they are so spammy and with freaking ads after ads after ads on top of your freaking thing, dude. Like, it's like I can't even read a damn article without an ad for something stupid coming up. You know, it's insane. So
that's what happens when I watch the wrestling on the phone. I get a bunch of crap like that.
And porn.
Yeah, a little bit. No, but that's me. Not just I did that. Nah.
All right, well,
JK guys. I don't watch porn. I actually don't.
Not on Wednesdays.
I only watch wrestling on Wednesdays.
But okay, so I guess this guy. I guess I'll talk about it. But it's even if it is coming from this guy from Barn Burners Fired Up. And he's already. I don't know how back in the day his record was, but I mean, so far when we've been keeping track,
he's been a hit and miss though.
Yeah, he's been hit and miss.
So I think that's I'm sure everybody, bro.
Yeah,
it's
a
hit and miss because unless we're in the writing books and we're there when everything, we would know. So
yeah, that's true. But I do think this one is going to be correct because I think everybody has speculated about this, that WWE is looking to add more titles into the women's division. As soon as the Evolution, or maybe even early next year.
Okay.
So they're looking at the tag team belts, which is a duh. I think we've talked about this forever.
That'd be awesome though.
They have the Riot Squad. They have Bayley and Sasha. They have the Iconics.
Well, I feel like they've been making these tag teams. I don't know if you've noticed that they've been like out of nowhere just making
Asuka,
these tag teams. Yeah, they've just been making these tag teams like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to give, like we've always talked about, that's going to give something to do to these girls. For them to look forward to.
Yeah.
And I know you were mentioning that maybe they were even in a US
like
or mid-carder title. And that'd be awesome, man. It would literally be like the men's. And of course, that's the whole point, is being for them to be the same as the guys. And I think eventually they're going to get their own show.
That was going to be my follow-up question. I was going to ask you, okay, so there's a lot of women talent and there's still more to come down in NXT. Now, we know that NXT has about an hour or 2 hours on WWE Network, and we also know that 205 has an hour on the WWE Network. What are the chances that maybe the women get an hour on the WWE Network a week? So besides them having the storylines on Raw and SmackDown, they get another extra hour.
That'd be cool.
On the WWE Network to fill in these mid cards, to fill in these tag belts. So I don't know.
I think that the WWE is probably just letting them get more and more and more popular. Like they just give them their own pay-per-view, of course. We know that pay-per-view. I'll bet you anything that pay-per-view is going to set records. It's just because it's a women's and everybody's going to want to watch it.
Yeah. When is it again?
It's actually it's October, I think.
What is it? The Evolution?
Evolution.
I know. I have a feeling I'm going to be out of town for one of the events.
When is it?
Okay. Oh, okay. So this. Oh, I think I'm gonna be out of town for
28th.
this one, but I think I'll be out of town for Super. What is it? Super Showdown?
I think the Super Show is this month.
Nope, I'm gonna be out of town for this
6th.
one. My brother's getting My brother's getting wedding in California. My brother's getting married in California.
My brother's getting wedding in California, guys.
Oh, this is the same night as the McGregor as well, right? McGregor and Khabib.
Oh.
But this is in Australia, so the timing might be a little bit off. But I might be in California because I fly on the 6th. I'm flying to California on the 6th, but I'm flying in the afternoon.
You got your phone?
I do have my phone.
You got the WWE Network?
Yeah.
There you
go. I guess that's what
Thank you, WWE Network.
I might just take my laptop, or I might just take a Chromecast. I might take a Chromecast, dude. Just plug it in.
Oh, there you go.
Plug it in on my on the hotel TV, and that's it. I'll watch it.
There you go, brother.
Yeah, but okay, so that's the one I'm missing, and then I might miss the October one, the Evolution, then, because I think I might go to Mexico. Not sure yet.
Trying to say they don't show this in Mexico, bro? WWE is worldwide.
WWE is worldwide. Titus worldwide. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, do we get so out of the place? Oh yeah, we were talking about the Evolution and all that stuff. Yeah, I do think the Evolution is a testing ground to see what kind of audience they're going to get, to see if anybody's interested.
But eventually, I think they're gonna.
I think they're
gonna have to, bro. All these girls are making partners. All these girls. You just notice. Oh, speaking of worldwide, what's her name? Dana Brooks. You can tell that she already split from them. So it's like, okay, you know what I mean. So I feel like all these women, they're gonna start. The Bellas are back.
The Bellas,
you know what I mean? Like, they didn't come back just to come back. They know something's going down. They want to be part of it.
Yeah.
Other than the evolution, it looks like they're back for good, though. Not like for good, but you can tell they're going to wrestle a little more and stuff like that.
I would say at least another year they'll be back. But yeah, no, exactly. We've already said countless of tag teams already that that can use the belts, and not only that, but we also have mid-carders that can use the belts. We also have people that are not in tag teams that can use a belt. We can have like Nia Jax not really doing anything. We can have her.
She hasn't even came out at all.
No, I guess she's injured or something. We can have I know right now they're pairing the three of Alexa Bliss and Alicia Fox and Mickie James. But you could have Mickie James hold a mid-card title. You know what I mean? So there's just so many possibilities, where there are women that, hey, it would be cool for them to hold the title. But you're putting the spotlight on somebody else right now, where the spotlight is on Charlotte, the spotlight is on Ronda. But you also can have a title to shine a little spotlight on some of the other girls that are doing a great job every week. So I am digging. Hopefully this is true. I think it is.
There's
just no way.
It has to be. And I hope that they at least throw in. I would want the tag titles to come in before Evolution. And that would be.
You know what I would say? Have a tournament leading up to it, and then the final will be crown the winner there.
That would be awesome, bro.
Yeah, crown the new women's tag team champions there.
And believe it or not, I think that I would want to see maybe Sasha Banks and Bailey or something take it for some reason.
Yeah, but again, there's also, like you were saying, like, dude, thinking of WWE, they can give it to like a Bella Twins. You know what I mean?
No, because
they're the Bella Twins.
Because of their Bellas, and
you know what I mean?
They're the twins. And
I wouldn't want that. I agree with you. I think if anything, I would like Riot Squad to take it, or I would like Sasha and Bailey to take it. Who else do we got? Iconic still have a lot of work to do. But Sasha and Bailey and Riot Squad were probably my leads to take those belts.
I think so.
They can kind of do they've been doing the whole, which is something that I've been really digging on the tag team division, at least in the men's tag team division, where it's you got the three groups, but you're allowed to rotate any two men.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that a lot.
I dig that, and I think that
the
will
New
work.
Day started that, right?
Well, the Freebirds back in the day, a long time ago.
But they stopped that. They hadn't seen dominated three people.
Yeah, they stopped that. Then the New Day, now Sanity's doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan of that, and I hope that I'm a huge fan of that. I was gonna say the Shield. If the Shield were to get the tag team titles, that would be super sick too. But that's, I think something like that would work perfect for like a Riot Squad, like I said, where all three members can be relevant. I guess you can say they'll have a belt, because it will be the Riot Squad that's the champions, not just two people that are the champions.
If the women can do something like that, then that'd be cool.
Yeah,
because there is how many threes are there?
Not many in the women's.
Two?
Not many in the women's, but even if you think about it in the men's, there aren't many neither. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Sanity and New Day is the only ones that come to mind. Everybody else kind of just twos. So even if it's not many in the women's division, they'll stand out. Like the Riot Squad will stand out because they are a trio. Yeah. So that would be my pick.
We do like them in three.
We do like them in threes. That would be my pick. If I were to pick Raw Tag Team Champions, women's or whatever champions, but of women's tag team champions, I would go Riot Squad or Sasha and Bailey.
Yeah,
those would be my pick.
That'd be cool. Let's hope they do have a month.
2 months, dude. It was late October when we saw Evolution.
Oh, 2 months.
Yes. Wait, did I Google it right? Super Showdown is the first week of October. Yeah. Because that's the one I'm going to miss.
Yes. Evolution is the end, right?
Evolution is the end of October. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, it's towards the end of October is my wedding anniversary. So
how many years?
9. Damn, dude, for real. Yeah. That's why we're thinking of going to Mexico. If not, then we're just gonna chill here. We'll do something next year.
Congrats, bro.
Well, thank you, but it's still, dude, 2 months. A lot of things can happen 2 months.
hey, you tell me about it.
Oh, hell no. All right, well, let's move on to Monday Night Raw.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That looks so whack.
Oh, it does.
It was so horrible, bro.
It did. Okay. Oh, this might be a bad joke, freaking my brother texted me. He was like, "This it looks like they're taking care of a child," and I was like, "It looks like they're making make a wish kid. The dreams come true." Sir.
We're talking about what are these?
Oh, okay. We're talking about the Authors of Pain and Drake Maverick.
I couldn't take him serious with his. I have nothing against his accent, but it's just because he's so small.
You know what? The height doesn't bother me. The fact that he's dressed that as bothers me.
Why? Well, I would have came out with my suit the same way. Exactly. Because you're their promoter or whatever. Exactly. You're their manager. You come out dressed as a manager.
Dude, it didn't work for me. Exactly like you said, come out with your suit, come out, have your own identity, have your own thing. You're their manager, but you come out different than he looks the same, but he's like,
what is his name? Maverick?
Drake Maverick, yeah. So I thought it was funny.
I was like, bruh.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Well, whatever.
But, oh wait, what? This is the worst.
And then they give him they give him some jobbers.
They did, yeah. They always do that. Oh wait, hang on. I gotta get another article on the Raw side. Yeah, but that was WWE Raw. What is it? What was it? It was on the third. The third, right? Yeah, but it looked hilarious, dude. It looked really funny. It was funny. Yeah, I didn't like the way it looked, but whatever. But then we do get to start. Oh hell no. But we get to start the show with Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler, who are there insulting the Shield. Then the Shield show up, and both teams need to be pulled apart from a brawl. So they're going at it. The whole locker room seems to come out. Everybody's trying to hold them back, trying to hold the Shield back more than anything. Yeah. So they're kind of going at it. They still go at it, but then they go to commercials. We come back. Baron Corbin has the Shield arrested and taken away to a local precinct. That was weird.
Yeah, why would they? Why would they? I was like, why are they arresting them? What's going on here? But
I mean, whatever. It's to make them look tough and stuff like that. I get it. But I like the brawl. The brawl was cool.
Yeah.
But the arresting part was just kind of like, all right, they're gonna come back at the end of the show.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And it always ends up happening like that. And it ended up happening exactly the way I thought it was gonna happen. It was like
they tried doing it like they used to do this all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Who was Stone Cold used to always get arrested.
Even after Stone Cold though, there was countless.
And then they would come back
with the ambulance or with the cop car. Would be wee.
As they reminded me of the Mexican wrestling El Perro Aguayo. There was one time, and it was not he got arrested, bro. They literally supposedly they took him to the hospital, and like the fucking ambulance stopped, bro, and he got out of the ambulance and started running back to the arena.
I gotta watch that video,
bro. I'm like, come on, man.
He's the one that passed away, right?
I think his brother. I mean, his son is the one that passed away with Rey Mysterio.
Oh, okay.
This is the dad, bro.
Oh, you're talking
about Perro Aguayo, the original.
The
dad, bro. That fool was crazy.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, yeah, they did the whole wrestling thing. I was like, yeah, whatever. We'll see you at the end of the night.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the way I felt. I was like, all right, we'll see you guys at the end of the night. Anyways, we got the first match of the night. The Botch Bella twins versus the Riot Squad.
She tried it twice.
Oh my god!
The same twin, right?
If you guys can't see me, I am taking off my glasses and rubbing my eyes because this was horrendous.
The same twin, right? She tried it twice. And that's Daniel's wife, right?
Yeah,
bro. It looked like it hurt.
She almost killed herself, dude. I was like, "Do you have a daughter? Don't do this."
She's probably not gonna throw herself.
She's
anymore.
Never gonna do that again.
Yeah.
There's no way. She fucked it up.
She landed
twice.
on her face on one of them.
Yeah. She messed it up twice. There's no way she's doing this again. Bro. No way she's doing that. Do the baseball slide kick. I've seen Daniel do that a couple of times.
I felt so bad. I texted you because I watched it lately yesterday, and I was like, I need to text Mike. So like this.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did text me, dude. I was falling asleep last night when you texted me too, and it was early too. It was like 9:30. I was already falling asleep.
Oh, grandpa.
I was watching Maury and then I fell asleep. I was watching Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
No, but yeah, dude. Oh my god. So anyway, Bella Twins won. They beat the Riot Squad. Surprise, surprise. Of course, the Bella Twins were gonna win. I would have loved
with all
to see
those botches.
Oh my god, dude. It was so sad, dude. It was so sad. And then to top it all off, let's besides the fact that they botched it, to top it all off, at the they went backstage and they were talking to Ronda, say, hey, if you need any advice or any help with your wrestling, you can go ahead and call it.
She's all like, yes, I just took it. I'm not throwing myself. That's in the mid, bro.
Noted.
From the second row.
Oh man, it was horrendous. It was
bad, bro. Like even the commentators couldn't even cover it up.
Now, speaking of commentators, Renee's back at least for another week.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
She's good, man. I think she gives life to the
life is a good way of putting it, because I think one of the things that she does very well is that she brings realism.
Yeah, that's what I said. She sounds genuine. She sounds genuine when she's talking and when the way she feels about that person, or like, and that's her. She's a face technically, right? A face commentator. Yeah. So but I don't know. I like it. I really do too. Like I really like it. Like I think it's something different, and I think it's the perfect three. You got your jokester, the one that's right on the side
with the heels,
and then you got Michael, which
he's unbiased, just straight.
And then you got her. That she's a very happy person.
Yeah,
she's a very happy person. I think it's cool, man.
I like it.
I think it's very genuine. I hope. And from the looks of it, that'd be cool if they leave her there, bro. Because she's getting really good reviews and reactions from people.
I freaking love Renee. So I think
nothing
awesome.
to the coach, bro. But it's just, I feel like he's just too bland and a little boring.
Bland is a good way of putting it.
The job he used to do in the past with the WWE, the one that he was, what was he? He was just a reporter,
the backstage guy,
backstage guy. And I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And that was, when The Rock used to play with them a lot and everything.
Oh my God.
But I don't know, man. I think that the commentator this past week was really good, and of course it was Renee. So
yeah, so I dig Renee as well. Like you, it's a lot of fun. But anyways, move on to the second match of the night: Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, returning Chad Gable. At least I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, we hadn't seen him.
Right?
He's been around, but
well, at least we haven't seen him in a while, right? And they defeated the Ascension, so I guess they're a tag team now.
Bro, Chad Gable is crazy. We've talked about this before.
That guy can go.
We have talked about this before, bro. And I love how they made Bobby Roode react to his wrestling and everything, because he was always like, what?
Yeah.
It was cool. But we know that he's small and he's strong.
Yeah. Guy can go, man.
But yeah, cool. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Too bad for Bobby Roode. It sucks, but whatever. Hopefully this is better for him.
Yeah, and if there's some more eyes on him and maybe tag team belt, that's good.
Yeah.
So I dig it. Alexa Bliss defeated Natalya by submission with the armbar. So this started with an Elias segment after the, do you remember that? I don't remember that too much.
Elias was trying to sing, I believe. Alexa Bliss comes out, interrupts him, bashes on her own city, where she was at.
Oh, that's right.
First she did the whole shouting thing. I don't know, whatever they do out there. Kind of like when you say something, the crowd says something back to you.
Oh,
okay. I don't know, I guess from her old school. I don't know where the hell she's from, but she was doing that, and then she bashed on everybody. You know what I mean?
Classic heel.
Yeah. And then she started hitting on Elias. Just singing, for that song and all this crap and whatever. Kind of like how it was when she was with Braun Strowman, like the eyes and all that stuff. Kind of, just flirting, whatever. But that's literally what happened before anything.
Oh, that was it.
That was it. It was cool. It was just
I guess I missed that.
Your typical heel, I like you type of thing, and that's it.
I missed a lot of the things. I had to kind of rewatch a little bit of Raw, at least the beginning, because it was Labor Day and my sister brought me food. Well, I went to go pick up food from her house. She made burgers. She doesn't live far from me. She lives 7 minutes away from me. So I'm like, I'm gonna go get some burgers, and I brought it back.
Bro, I was picking up a mattress.
You were picking up a mattress. No, but okay. So then we get Ronda Rousey. She attacks the heels. Oh, it's attacked by the heels, but she makes the save for herself, and Ronda Rousey's a hero.
Yeah.
The Raw Tag Team Championship match. So we have Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus the B Team. So this kind of started off backstage where Drew McIntyre And Dolph Ziggler wanted something to do on Raw. They went to go talk to Baron Corbin, Constable Baron Corbin, or I guess interim general manager Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
They went to go talk to him. Said they wanted some belts. They wanted tag team belts. This the Revival's the first one in line. So if something were to happen to the Revival, maybe, who knows. They ended up attacking the Revival backstage, and they took their spot, and they ended up winning the tag team championships.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
I like this.
Okay.
And I low key like the way they did it.
Okay.
Like out of nowhere, they did what they had to do, and I liked that they gave a chance to the B team to actually it was actually
they gave them some offense.
They gave them some offense.
Yeah.
It was cool because you can tell. I thought they were just gonna go and destroy them.
Me too.
But they didn't. And it was a cool match, and they won, and I think nobody's gonna get them out of there.
No. So okay,
or this is just to make them look dominant. Because I like the trio, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I like the whole.
Oh, me too. I
love it, bro.
I'm just gonna. Okay, so I'm with you. I'm with you in that sense. Where Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, awesome. With Strowman, they're great. I dig it. Then they placed themselves into the Raw Tag Team Championships and won the championships. I don't know how I feel about that. Then the reason is because the Revival have worked their ass off to be in that position, and I think they should have had the belt. It should have been their time in the tag team division. Now I get what you're saying, where you were saying that Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre are just kind of being like, hey, fuck this, we're taking over this whole damn thing, and it makes them look more dominant, and then it makes those trio look more dominant. So I get what you mean by that, and it also gives Ziggler and McIntyre a belt, which is good. But again, the Revival was next in line, and it kind of goes into my whole thing where it's like, when we were talking about like Becky and Charlotte, where it's like, man, Becky deserved the belt, and then I know it's a little different, but I kind of feel the same way here. It's like, well, the Revival kind of deserved the belt.
Well, it's kind of like whatever's good for business.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it. And right now, since they made that trio, they need to give somebody a title.
Yeah.
Like somebody, and so they made these two. Like literally, I feel like the WWE was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's give them the titles because this is going to be big.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened. Maybe they just did it. They're not going to have it for too long. But it's just, I think that they did it just to make them look that much more dominant, that much more scarier, because they've been talking about, we're going to take care of the locker room, watch out for us, blah, blah, blah. And they came in, and the thing is that the way they did it is like, we don't give a fuck who's next. Yeah. We're taking it, and this is it. That's like all it is.
That way is cool, and I get it. But I wish that they would have, I wish, but now you have 3 of the major championships in Raw, in that same storyline circle. Does that make sense? You got the Intercontinental Championship, you got the Universal Championship, and you got the Tag Team Championships, are all being held by 6 men, by the 6 men involved in this storyline.
And so now, believe it or not, they're actually all 6 men are they're all the top guys.
They are the top guys
from Raw. Literally every single one is the top guy.
Completely agree that all 6 men are the top guys on Raw, on Monday Night Raw. But the thing is, now you got the rest of the locker room. You gotta fill up 3 hours. Now you got the rest of the locker room not really doing it or nothing to fight for, and it Intercontinental Championship is with Seth. The tag team titles are now with Ziggler and McIntyre.
I wonder what they're gonna do, because now I didn't think about it like that. Yeah. Like it's a full fuck up. Like it's
exactly. It's literally all 3 major titles in Raw are now involved with the 6 men involved in one storyline. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Holy crap.
And I think that's my big...
Yeah, because we got Seth with the Intercontinental. You got Roman with the Raw.
Universal.
And then you got the tag teams. That's literally all the belts.
That's all the belts. You know what I mean?
Ziggler's going to take the
Strowman's going to take the women's. Strowman's going to take Ronda's belt. It's like... No, I'm serious. Like, it's like you got... Your main belts, are being held by the 6 people in that one storyline.
You know what's going to happen?
What's going to happen?
Strowman's going to beat Roman. And he's going to take the belt, and they're going to want to do that 3 dynasty, kind of like how they had it before.
Okay. I can see that.
You know how that's how it was before, right? They had the tag teams, and the Roman had the Raw, was it? Was it like that?
I don't know what it was, but something like that.
All three of them had a
belt. I think it was like Ambrose had like the US, and then Rollins and Reigns had the tag team.
Had the tag team.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Something like that.
But I know what you mean. But again, I think that's the part that to me that bothers me. They're involved. So technically, what we saw is that in Raw, those 6 men are being involved in 2 segments. So in the beginning and at the end.
Yeah.
But then you got something in the middle, but you got nothing in the middle, for anybody to fight for. Then you just kind of make it boring. Now you just kind of focus on the women's because they're the only ones that have something to fight for, but it's only Ronda and Alexa. So I think that's my biggest. I
didn't think about it. Actually, I did not think about it. I liked, like I told you, the dominance and how everything happened. I was like, okay, this is cool. But now that you put it like that, and I'm like, holy shit, that's actually very true. Like there's nobody else to play around with.
Exactly. Me too. I absolutely dig this. I enjoy. I like the way that they took the belts, but I wish that it was either they took the belts and they were just not involved in that Shield Strowman storyline. Yeah. Or leave the belts alone. Let the other tag teams worry about the belts, and you guys are still involved in that that Shield versus Strowman, McIntyre, and Ziggler storyline. Does that make sense? Yeah. No, but like I said, the way they took it, I dug it. I thought I liked the dominance. It's just now you have all 3 major belts,
Then maybe they might lose them.
I don't know. I guess that, like I said, that was my only thing. I was like, hey, the Revival was next. They should have had the belts.
Yeah, I get that. They have been working their ass off, and they've been on the scene beating everybody and everything.
I love Drew McIntyre. I think Drew McIntyre is literally he's gonna be Universal Champion, or WWE Champion, whichever one comes first. It's gonna be in the next year and a half, no more than that. But he's gonna be champ. The guy's freaking amazing. And I like Ziggler too. So it's got nothing to do with those guys. It just has to do with the fact that those 3 major belts are in that one storyline. So that's my little complaint about it. But
you got me thinking. I forgot about about all that, but you're right.
It's just one storyline for those 3 belts.
Dude, take that picture away from there, bro. It just looks so weird. Okay, he looks so like he's all like, I want to be mean.
All right, well the picture he's talking about is because we were gonna move on to the Authors of Pain versus some local talent, and the picture some jobbers, and the picture that they're showing is my brother's texting me. The picture that they're showing is the Authors of Pain with Drake Maverick. And again, just the way Maverick looks, dude.
Yeah, the way Maverick looks. If he would have had a suit, bro, I would have been cool.
Exactly. I think we already said that. But anyways, Authors of Pain beat the local talent.
He wanted to be on the team, man.
Yeah, and the Authors of Pain are not being managed by Drake Maverick for some damn reason.
He's gonna take him to the top.
He's going to take it to the top. We talked a little bit about Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker earlier in the show. But, you want something quick that you want to mention on this?
No, not really. Just that I do hope that Shawn Michaels comes back in some type of way, be able to see him. That would be cool.
That would be cool. Then we get Sasha Banks and Bayley defeating Dana Brooke and Ember Moon. So Banks won with the roll-up after Brooke was distracted by Titus Worldwide. After the match, Dana Brooke quit Titus Worldwide. Dun, dun, dun.
And this takes us to who's she going to team up with?
Who's she going to team up with? She's going to go somewhere else now. She's going to be Dana Worldwide.
Hey.
Brooke Worldwide.
She low-key sexy too, so.
And then we get this kind of weird segment with Bobby Lashley. He's condescendingly attempting to meditate with Jinder Mahal. Exactly, Shawn. Until an unquitting Kevin Owens comes back and powerbombs Lashley onto the ring apron. Okay,
that's the worst crap you can do.
Let me see.
Why do they do that to him?
Let me get some water real quick.
Why do they do that to him? What was the whole point? I'll bet you anything they're not even gonna refer to what he did last week. Like they're not even gonna say anything of what he did last week. Why Bobby Lashley? I'm not trying to say nothing, bro, but like Bobby Lashley, he was in the Universal title picture for like a day, and then literally they just threw him to the trash. And then you get Owens coming back from this thing, I quit, to Bobby Lashley, bro. Why? With Jinder Mahal there. That's even worse.
Shanti. Let me try to relax myself, dude.
Please tell me.
Because I'm getting frustrated with this.
Tell me why. Tell me why are they doing this to him?
Tell me why.
They ain't nothing.
Hey. Oh, dude, stop. We might get copyrighted.
Like a pamper. Tell me, bro, please. Get me out of this.
All right. What the fuck happened, dude?
Why?
Okay, Kevin Owens last week quit. It was interesting. You know what I mean? He was like, I quit. And I was like, okay, they're going to set up some stuff. I was reading some rumors, some speculations. Hey, he's going to slim down. May or may not side with Heyman. Cool, whatever. I still didn't believe those things, but I was like, hey, maybe he'll slim down and he might come in and look different. That I actually did believe, and that I actually thought would be cool. Give him a break. He's tossed his ass from freaking the steel cage. He's taking a lot of bumps with this whole Strowman feud. Give his body a month or two. 2 months. Maybe have him come back and even have him come back at the at Survivor Series or even at the Super Show. Whatever. But I was like, okay, cool. He's gonna quit. He's gonna go away for a little bit, but it gives him it can give his character a breather. Have him come in differently. He just comes in and just attacks Lashley.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know.
I don't see anything good coming out of it.
No, you had a good storyline written for Owens, and then you're like, yeah, never mind.
Did he say something bad to somebody in the backstage? Or like, they're going to have a feud with Bobby Lashley.
I mean, I'll tell you what. Bobby Lashley has made a very, very good attempt at being a little bit better, character-wise. Because the guy can go. He can wrestle. He can go. But character-wise, he's done a better job, and he's done it. And I gotta hand it to him. He's done a better job in having a better character. So Bobby Lashley, Jinder Mahal feuding, cool, whatever. I can see that. But then you bring Owens in, and again, you had something interesting for Owens last week, and then you just kind of throw it away in the trash. That frustrates me, and I don't get it.
About it, bro. Yeah. I feel like I don't know. When I saw that, I was like, why?
Yeah, me too.
Why? Like I'm not trying to. I love Bobby Lashley. He's cool and everything, but I feel like Kevin Owens is in a different caliber right now. And the whole little thing that happened with them, like you said, they had a good storyline.
Yeah,
like,
they could have
done a lot with what he did. And I saw that they even announced it on WWE. That's like, is this the last of Kevin Owens? Like trying to make it all like suspenseful.
Yeah.
And you bring him back to beat
not
up
even it's a week. They didn't even
Lash. I feel like they regretted it. They're like, nah, we need him back.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't even know what to do. They were like, oh shoot, like what we're gonna go with the storyline? Nah, never mind. Let's just bring him back. Like they literally went for
bring him back at least. You know what, bro? No, but they're both heels. But I'm like an Elias or I don't know. Like if you're gonna do something to somebody bigger, I don't know.
Bring him back at Hell in a Cell. Bring him back sometime else. Like it's I don't know. It that frustrates the hell out of me. But
man, when I saw that, I was like, poor dude.
Yeah, that frustrated me. But whatever. We'll see. I guess we'll see where this leads. I don't like the fact that they just brought him back for nothing after having a interesting storyline last week.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see where this goes.
I low key want to see Lita versus Mickie James.
Yeah, so Lita versus Mickie James is happening at Evolution. That seems cool, but I feel like I would have preferred to see Mickie James versus Trish Stratus one more time.
Have the feud, and
then Lita have her go with one of the younger girls. Like a Sasha or something like that. A Becky or something.
Yeah, because these both, they're probably the same age.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think Lita's 40.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know how old Lita is. But even not age aside, I think this is a perfect opportunity for you to do now versus then and stuff like that.
Yeah. Kind of like how they're playing Alexa
and Trish,
because Alexa told her, she was like, I replaced you, like kind of thing. So like Lita would go good with maybe somebody from the Riot Squad, kind of somebody, like a Sasha, like a Bailey.
I was thinking of that.
Even she put her with with Becky or something.
I was thinking
like
Becky.
Something like that. That would be cool because popularity wise,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. But whatever. I guess we can see Lita and Mickie James again. But I just being able to see Lita wrestle again is cool.
That'd be interesting. This Evolution pay-per-view is starting to shape up, and I'm really excited, to be honest with you. They're
Too bad you're gonna be in Mexico.
I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to be in Mexico. For sure, I am going to California. Actually, I'm buying my plane tickets this week. I am going to California on Saturday and Sunday of
your brother's wedding.
My brother's getting wedding. Oh my god! I keep saying that again. I did it again.
I tried to say it, but it came out right.
My brother's getting married. My brother's getting wedding. Why the hell did I keep saying it like that? Yeah, because my brother's getting married. So for sure, I'm unless they break it up or something. But I'm going there for sure.
Whoa, does he listen to this?
I hope not. I don't know. No. I don't think they are. They're not. Anyway.
You got to take it back, bro.
No, they're not. I'm happy to be there. And then, I'm going to buy my stuff. Hopefully this week or next week, I'm going to buy my stuff.
Is that why you're worried?
No,
because you're already gonna buy the stuff. You're not gonna be able to return it.
I'm like, how about if I buy it maybe 3 days before the wedding? No. But no, so I am excited to see this. I'm excited for the Evolution pay-per-view. It's starting to shape up really good. And then the main event of the night saw Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor, who he defeated Finn Balor. Strowman won with a power slam, of course. After the match, Strowman and McIntyre and Ziggler. They beat up Balor.
R-Truth?
No, I said Drew. I said Drew.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah. They beat up Balor until the Shield returns from the police van. Exactly how we thought they were going to return.
Yeah.
But then the locker room emptied out and everybody attacked the Shield for some reason. That was weird.
But it was all heels.
Yeah, it was
all
heels.
And I guess I heard that they were saying that you guys are not going to take over anymore. That you guys are not because you know how the Shield is known for keeping order and justice and stuff. So I kind of overheard a bunch of them like, oh, you guys are not in charge anymore.
Then that's what the storyline is.
So that was the whole storyline. So saying that there's a new trio that is taking over, which is Braun Strowman, Drew, and Ziggler. So
Drew McIntyre. You see, I did the same thing. I said McIntyre, and then I said Drew.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the storyline. That's why I saw that all the heels come out and
But then you see, I guess that's kind of where it goes. Where now you have the whole roster involved in those 6-man storyline, where you don't give anybody else something interesting to do. Balor is just kind of floating around.
Yeah, they have Balor everywhere.
Balor should have been in the Continental Championship, maybe feuding with Elias with the belt. You know what I mean? Feuding with Owens for the belt.
He's gonna keep doing the Corbin thing. They just postponed the Corbin.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like it's
how many times has he wrestled Corbin already?
Like 28.
Nah, 29.
29. Oh, okay. But yeah, you see, that's kind of like been my biggest thing. But I guess like you said, these are the 6 top men in Raw. So you do kind of put the whole Raw revolves around them instead of having other people have some interesting stories.
Well, you know how WWE's, bro. They don't care about anybody's feelings. They don't care about anything. So it's like, it's whatever they think it is, whatever's good for business, and that's where they have it at. So, well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
We talked a lot today.
We did, man. Let's move on to SmackDown, which SmackDown starts off with Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Sorry, Brie.
You're right, though.
So they started off and they have a recap of last week's beatdown, and then The Miz and Maurice filmed which you did not like. They filmed a call out to Bryan and Brie.
I thought it was pointless.
In an empty arena. It was stupid.
Everybody thought it was stupid, man.
Yeah. But then we get Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega, who interrupt Bryan and Bella, leading to a rematch from last week. So Daniel Bryan once again defeated Andrade. Or actually not once again, right? Who won last week?
I think
it was just DQ, right?
I think so, yes. But bro, this match
was good.
Yeah,
it was really good.
It was very, very good. Like it's because Cien Almas is awesome, bro.
Yeah.
But Daniel Bryan is great as well. So it was an awesome. I really enjoyed the match, and I love the way Daniel Bryan's chest looks all the time. He gets so cut up, bro.
Dude, yeah, he
it's because he's so pale. He's so white, so that's why it gets like that. But yeah, great match. Yeah. Kudos to both of them. It was a very, very good match.
Yeah, so after the match, we get Maurice and Miz on Tron saying, hey, you guys are going to have to wait till Hell in a Cell to fight us because we're going to be having some Italian dinner, as a date. Where was I? Oh yeah, so Becky. This thing says Becky Lynch and Becky Lynch.
We're interviewed.
So Becky Lynch and Charlotte were interviewed in separate rooms. Good promos back and forth. Just kind of going back at it. Pretty much it for that.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Naomi defeated Peyton Royce.
Finally beat somebody.
Right, and then Billie Kay attacks Naomi after the bell, and then Asuka makes the save after returning to television. So finally, Asuka looks like Asuka and Naomi might be teaming up, against the Iconics.
Yeah.
Then we get Samoa Joe, where he says his threat of showing up to AJ Styles' house kept the champ at home. So Samoa Joe thinks that by him saying last week that he was going to go to AJ's home, it was going to keep AJ home. Little did he know that AJ Styles was there, and he ran out and attacked Samoa Joe. After Paige, comes out and gets the referees and it's like, hey, stop, let's stop and all that stuff.
I love Samoa Joe, and I love Jennifer Lawrence. She's so sexy.
There's a commercial of Dior.
That's a crush. Anyways, Samoa Joe, bro, lit. I love him, bro. I love this feud. I love the way it's just awesome.
Yeah,
he's great on the mic, man. I've always said this. So he's killing it.
Samoa Joe has him and Becky right now have been my favorite, and actually it was going to be Owens because I thought his storyline was going to be great, but not anymore. Well, I guess we'll find out, but not anymore, at least as far as I'm concerned. But Joe has been one of the most interesting characters so far. I love every minute of everything that he's doing. I love it.
Yes.
The promos he's been cutting, wrestling, the storyline with AJ has been gold. It hasn't disappointed me like the Nakamura one did. This one has been freaking solid gold. I love it. So this one has been great. They did announce that they were going to have Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy inside the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
I was talking to my wife and I was like, look, there's two matches that should be inside the Hell in a Cell. That should be, either the Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, or it should be Becky versus Charlotte. I feel like those two storylines have become more personal.
Yeah.
And are, should take top billing of the show because of, we got the women's championship and you got the men's championship.
Yeah.
But they decided to put Orton and Jeff Hardy, and I told my wife, I think the reason that they're doing this is because they want Jeff Hardy to jump off the damn cage. That's plain simple.
What did I tell you when I came in here? I was excited because I knew Jeff Hardy was going to go all out. Because it doesn't matter where, when, what, he goes all out.
Yeah. So I think that's legitimately the point of them having a Hell in a Cell match.
Well, it's gonna be the highlight of the night. Jeff Hardy throwing himself from somewhere high.
Yeah, and I think everybody expects that. That's the reason they're getting the match.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think these other two matches would deserve the steel cage, the Hell in a Cell.
Is it two matches of Hell in a Cell per?
I think it's one each.
Oh, okay.
One Raw, one SmackDown. Because
Raw has Strowman and Roman. Strowman and Roman. And then and then they gave the SmackDown one to Jeff and Orton. Granted, it does bring more of you got the WWE Championship, you got the Women's Championship. Those are already gonna have eyeballs on the match, and the feud's been really, really good. Yeah. But now you have Jeff and Orton, which you throw in the Hell in a Cell. That actually just does jump up a notch. You know what I mean? That does become a more interesting match than just, hey, it's just Jeff and Orton. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that could be one of the reasons. But, I still think Samoa Joe and AJ would have been great inside the Hell in a Cell. Becky and Charlotte would have been great. But for damn sure Jeff is jumping off that damn cage.
Of course, and that's why we're all going to watch it.
That's why we're all going to watch it. We got Rusev Day versus Sanity versus the Usos for the chance to face the New Day at Hell in a Cell. So the winner of this match is going to face the Bar next week, and then the winner of that match will face a New Day. So the winner of this match was Rusev Day. They ended up beating Sanity and the Usos after Rusev hit Eric Young with the Machka kick for the pinfall. After the match, the Bar squared off with Rusev Day ahead of next week's number one contenders match. So that should be cool next week.
I think the Bar's going to take it. I think they deserve it.
Yeah, I do too.
So it should be. And then the Bar against the New Day is a classic, bro. So they always go all out.
Yeah.
So
it should be fun. And then throughout the whole SmackDown, we've seen throughout SmackDown, we've seen episodes of where R-Truth and Carmella's been having, these these kind of weird segments, you know.
R-Truth always looking for Carmella, confusing her with other girls that are blonde and talking smack.
So this week it was a saying where R-Truth was just kind of, you know, he confused her with Maurice. And then you got the real Carmella. He comes out and he tells her, you know, that Maurice was talking smack. You want to be, you know, on my corner, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, all right, cool, whatever. So, you know, Ty Dillinger, hey, what are you doing? He was like, well, you know, I'm
teaching you I don't want to say a lesson, but I'm teaching you how to get to the main event
of SmackDown. Because I thought that was hilarious.
He ended up wrestling The Miz because they did have a little confrontation because they confused Maurice for Carmella. Yeah. You know, I know what's his name. The Miz told him that he you know, the last time he was relevant was like 7 years ago. You know, just talking smack. So that did lead to the main event. Carmella did come out with them, but we ended up knowing why, because they're going to be mixed match challenge partners.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know how he comes out rapping and everything. Carmella came out with them. You know, hyping his hype man and
the
stuff.
Hype man.
The hype man. Yeah, it was cool.
The mix match challenge. I can't even say that.
Mix match challenge.
That's going to be back this month, I think, right?
I think so.
In 2 weeks, I think they said on Facebook Watch.
They got. I think I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Carmella, R-Truth, Asuka, Miz, AJ, Charlotte, Noemi with her husband, one of the Usos, and there's one more. That's a couple
for SmackDown.
There was one more, and I do not remember. Oh, Rusev and Lana.
And then for Raw, what did they have?
I didn't see that
Strowman,
one.
I think it's Strowman and
Bliss, right?
Then Bliss again. They're gonna have Balor and Banks, I think.
I think that was that one before too. It was the same people. I think they should have mixed it around, but they're putting the same. They're doing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain groups. There's
new ones.
It's because there's certain groups that you shouldn't mess with. Like you shouldn't mess with Naomi and her husband. You shouldn't mess with Rusev and Lana. There's certain groups that I think that you shouldn't really mess with. I love the fact that they paired R-Truth and Carmella. I think it's going to
be interesting.
It's going to be probably one of the most entertaining segments.
Carmella was with who last time? She was with somebody. She did wrestle, I think.
Did she?
Or is it the first time?
Oh, maybe she did wrestle. I don't remember.
Well, it's funny because Carmella is a heel and Truth is a face, I guess.
Imagine if they're turning her. I think they may be turning her baby.
They might turn her baby face. Because she came out on SmackDown with R-Truth hyping. You know, she was a hype one. Yeah. You know what I mean? So she came out and supporting him and everything. It wasn't like I thought she was going to come out and be technically a bitch like she is, right? But she wasn't. She was all up talking shit to Maurice and all this stuff. So maybe, man. Maybe R-Truth, that's his last gig, turning Carmella face.
But we did see R-Truth versus The Miz. So The Miz was able to set up for the skull-crushing finale, but Daniel Bryan's music played. And then R-Truth was able to roll up The Miz for the pinfall victory. So R-Truth defeated The Miz thanks to Daniel Bryan. After the match, Bryan and Brie Bella attacked The Miz and Maurice. Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega made the save, allowing Miz and Maurice to escape. But then, Bryan and Brie reversed Almas and Vega's attacks, locking in dual yes logs.
They held them for a while.
For a long time, yeah. So then Miz was going to try to make the save, but then he thought twice and just decided to escape. And then, we end SmackDown with Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, all happy and yesing and stuff. But what did you think about SmackDown?
I thought it was good. It was entertaining, bro.
Yeah.
I actually thought both of them were decent.
Yeah.
I might like SmackDown maybe a little more.
Ooh.
I don't know. They were both decently good.
Yeah, I thought they were both decent. I don't know which one I like better.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. The whole R-Truth situation was funny, so I think that's the big part. But you got, of course, on Raw, the whole.
But Bryan and Almas was a good match, and then the triple threat tag team match was good too.
I like what they're doing with Bryan and Almas. I know Almas is just there to entertain until the match between the mixed match challenge. I think what's gonna end up happening is they're gonna do a mixed match challenge between Almas and what's the girl with him?
Zelina.
Zelina, and before that happens.
Okay.
Because they keep barging in. You know what I mean? They keep coming in. So. We'll see. But other than that, you're right. I can't really decide. I think they were pretty par, both of them.
Yeah, I guess yeah.
Who the hell says that?
You said it. Yeah, I think they're pretty equal. They're pretty equal. But anything else you want to add, dude, before we call it quits?
I don't think so, man.
No?
I think we're good.
I think we're good too. Well, that is it for us today, guys. Thank you for joining us on another podcast. Make sure you guys catch us on YouTube. We are there. Subscribe. Leave us a comment. Give us a like or dislike, whatever. We don't care.
Nobody.
Also, follow us on iTunes as well. We are on iTunes, the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. We're on Google Podcasts. We are on Anchor. We are on Stitcher.
Pornhub. I mean,
we are on Pornhub. Are we on Stitcher actually? Maybe we're not on Stitcher. I might have to double check that. But we are on Apple iTunes and Google Podcast and on YouTube and on Pornhub. So you guys can catch us there.
XX videos. No, I'm just kidding.
And we will see you guys next week. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan.
Pornhub.